Hey everybody, welcome to day 2. Just woke up in Brienne, Switzerland, so now we are cruising to the Susten Pass. We got about 5 hours of driving. It's not very many kilometers, but it's all through these mountain passes, so it's fairly slow speed. And number one rule is do not speed in Switzerland. They are very anti anything motovicularly fun. They've actually banned auto racing in this country after the 1950s Le Mans accident that killed a bunch of spectators. So no motor racing in Switzerland, so they take speed very seriously. So we will be obeying all speed limits. But yeah, we're going to see some awesome roads up ahead, and we'll catch you guys later. Take care. So we are currently crossing a highway. Interesting. Oh, a runway, not a highway. A plane runway. A plane highway. Look at this. F5 Tiger Shark right there. Swiss airport. Alright, now we got to cross the runway one more time. Yes, and here we are going across the runway. That is amazing. And it looks like we gotta go. We're almost on a taxiway here. And there's another runway. Jesus, that's a little sketchy. I feel like we're doing something illegal. I'm not sure though. There's no gates down. GPS told us to go this way. And then you can see up there's a road all the way up. I think we actually came down from that road up there yesterday. And we went through a full 360 down through the mountain. So we just were driving down here, cars were flashing their lights at us. There was another motorcycle here who put his hand down like that. So we alright, international signal for police ahead, and sure enough there was a blue van sitting at the side of the road with a radar gun. So we actually don't know what the speed limit on here is. I think it's 80, but we went down to 50 just to be safe. So yeah, I was watching this yeah, see, they're telling us to slow, but again, we're going, like, if we're doing 60, we're fine, because the speed limit here isn't 50 anymore. So we're not speeding. No, they're just being polite, telling everybody to slow down. Because there's Polizei. I think the speed limit here is 80. Oh, what the fuck? Hallo.
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 Sie verstehen Deutsch?
A little. Sprechen Sie English? Yeah.
English, okay. We make control
Okay.
of the... Yeah, you have the papers for...
The registration for the bike? So we just got caught there in a control. I think they're looking for registration and for papers. Also, there was probably a speed camera back there. That's exactly what I was talking about. The people that passed us actually got a ticket because there was a little town with a 50-mile-an-hour zone in it, and we were doing like 45, so we were fine. And but there was 2 people in between us, and they told us we could go, but they had to stay. In 3, 2, 1. So we just took a break after getting that pull over. So Julie, how was your experience being pulled over in Switzerland?
Oh, it was great. So 2 people, we were going the speed limit, and then 2 people wanted to pass us, so they sped to cut in between us. And as they were creeping up to Tim, that's when we passed the pullover. So the guy pulled all of us over, Tim, the 2 people who were speeding, and then me. And then they were questioning Tim. Nobody was really talking to me. By the time I took off my helmet, some police officer came over and was trying to say something to me in French, but very comforting. And I told him I didn't speak French, and he said, don't worry, everything's fine. And then I told him I was with you, and he kind of talked to his buddies and told them we should go, because they were writing a ticket for between us. So.
Right, yeah.
So good.
Yeah, so we had a So I had a guy come up who spoke perfect English, and he's like, "Oh, where are you from?" Like, "Oh, living in Wiesbaden, Germany." He's like, "Oh, cool. Where are you from before that?" And nobody knows where New Hampshire is, so I just say Boston. And he's like, "Oh, cool." And told them how much we love their country and how much we're going to go slow, and they let us go. But we're just at a little stopping point here, and just this is our view around here, just unbelievable. Alright, so if you can see down on my map here, we're getting to some of that stuff here shortly, so here we go. Alright. I'm just gonna shut up and let the views speak for themselves. And we got a hairpin, fully exposed hairpin. Oh my God. Unbelievable. I gotta get my thesaurus out because there's gotta be other words than unbelievable. Just so majestic. There's one. Unreal. I'm not looking down there. Oh my God. We're focusing on the road. And where we want to go is on the road. And we are just looking where we want to go. There's a thing in motorcycle riding called object fixation, where I guess it could mean anything. And waterfall. And if you're in an emergency situation and you're trying to avoid an object, if you stare at that object, because that's the one you want to avoid, you will most likely hit that object. So it's one of the principles about cornering on a motorcycle is that you want to look where you want to go, not where it's right in front of you. You want to look through your turn. You want to find your exit. You want to follow it through. Seen a lot of incidents where, you know, people want to avoid the tree or something on this, but they just stare at it, and you just instinctively you go right into it. So if you find your escape path, you need to find your escape path. You need to hold it, and you need to drive to it. So same thing with riding on these roads right here. You just stare where you want to go. And we'll let the camera capture the rest. We'll look back on it in our comfy chairs. Alright, we just took a little bit of a break to take some selfies. You know, the obligatory selfies. This might be the top. I'm not sure. We got a stoplight here. This has got to be the top. Susten Pass. And we're through a little tunnel, and now we're on the descent, which I think I always prefer the ascent over the descent in these places, because, you know, when the road's going up, you just got the road right in front of you going up, but now going down, you get a lot more perspective. She's only been riding for, you know, off and on for 2 years, a year on, a year off, and a year on. So she doesn't have that many miles underneath her. And this was pretty advanced, so she did good. Woo! That was something else. I'm gonna stretch out my hand. God, that was. And there's a camper that's pulled over up here. Oh, no, I think we're good. We're gonna pull over here. It's kind of a road turnout, but it'll work. Well, I'm pulling over anyways. I won't stop, but I'll pull over, wait for you. Oh wow, that is gorgeous.